Today I'm on a shiny hunt for my favorite Pokemon of each generation. However, before we begin, I'll need to ask myself a really important question. What are my favorites? I mean, since there's over like 1,000 of them, it's probably going to be a pretty hard choice to make. No. Surprisingly, out of the sheer amount of them, it was pretty easy to decide. Except for a few. Like, I mean, if I'm trying to decide who my favorite characters from video games are, I think I'll be here all day. Anyways, let's begin. To be honest, I really didn't know what Pokemon or game to start with, so I decided to start with the most recent ones, which leads us to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Well, I guess just Violet, as I didn't purchase both games. Our first Pokemon on this list will be Tinkaton. Aww. Well, I guess Tinkatink, since Tinkaton can't be found in the wild. Hang on, before we start looking for one, how do we even find a shiny? Well, there are a couple of different methods we can use to boost our shiny odds, such as hatching eggs, searching outbreaks, but the best one in this game is making sandwiches. By making a level 3 fairy sandwich, we are able to boost our odds from the rate of 1 in 4096 to 1 in 683.
Nice.
And if we hunt in these areas with ruins, we should be able to find it. The timer ended. I forgot to mention, sandwiches have a 30-minute timer, so if we don't find it in the time frame, you just have to close the game and open up again. So I made another one and continued hunting. Oh, the mic wasn't on. Oh my god! Oh, I need 2 tomatoes. What am I doing? That counts, even though it's like literally off the plate. Okay, I'll take it. Oh no! Oh. Oh, this is bad. How did I end up moving the desk? I went to move my chair and what? Okay, now we should find. Oh, I thought this one was it. Why? I swear down, some of these things from like far away, they don't look normal. They look shiny from far away, but it's like when you really look at it and you get close, it's like, oh, it's not. So maybe I could change the location. That could help. After a while, I decided to change the location as I just felt like I wasn't seeing enough of the Tinkatinks there because I don't know, I just felt like the grasslands wasn't the best. So I decided to change it to the desert and hope for the best. This is not the desert. Even though this ain't the desert, the change of location helped out. Oh, I found it. What's the... Actually, doesn't matter. Yeah, the first one. And I think... Yes, famous is a luxury ball. After that, I tried to go for an Iron Valiant since the fairy sandwich was still active, but unfortunately none spawned. Now on to Generation 5, where the Pokemon of choice is Bisharp. How is it stuck on a rock? Bisharp can be found in the woods area of the map, and with a level 3 steel sandwich, it shouldn't take too long. What are we doing here? After I was so really interrupted by the golden bird, I got back to hunting Bisharp. Whoa. Oh, whoa. My luck is crazy right now. Why is it not staying? So now I had to make a choice. Pichu can only be found in most Switch games, so unfortunately, I need to push Shining Pearl again. In this part, we're able to make use of a different hunting method called the Poke Radar. This device allows us to chain Pokemon by displaying up to 4 patches at a time. However, you always want to go for the one that's 4 spaces away and make sure that you catch them. This is done to maximize the chance of continuing the chain, and as you build the chain, your shiny odds will also increase all the way until you hit 40. Which is where your odds will max out at the rate of 1 in 100 or 1%. But, and this is a big one, you only have around a 93% chance that the chain will continue. Which seems pretty good, until you realize if you want to successfully hit a 40 chain, that brings your odds around 5%.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So I made my way to the trophy garden and started hunting. Well, that's interesting. I think that's 4 patches away as well. That means it's gonna continue. Let me sum myself right there. So here's the thing. During this, I caught a lot of Pichus. Like, a lot of Pichus. So instead of watching every single one get caught and a few mistakes, I've got a better idea. I mean, yeah, that was taking a while, but we got 8 more Pikachu. Anyways, back to Violet. For Generation 7, I chose to hunt for Serena. Well, I guess Steenie. Oh! I only missed that one. I was like behind. Hold on there. Next one up is Corviknight, which is found in Area 0, and with the way my luck has been going, it shouldn't be too long. Yay! Okay, hold up. I know I got this really quickly, but unfortunately, I don't always get this lucky. Honestly, out of the 5 games on Switch, really only 4 of them are any good, with these 2 being my favorites. So I already knew I was gonna have a lot of fun hunting in this game again. Legends Arceus is home to a very unique type of Pokemon, an Alpha Pokemon. These Pokemon are massive, and only really have 2 main ways of hunting them. Either in massive mass outbreaks, or the place ones on the map. So I decided to hunt for Lucario, specifically the one placed in the Alabasta Islands. This is a Pokemon I really wanted to get, as my first ever shiny was a Riolu. But unfortunately, I only have this picture as I hunted it back in 2020. Before I start hunting, I need to perfect Lucario's Dex entry, as I can boost my odds from 1 in 819 to 1 in 585. However, I did find a shiny Bergmite along the way. And now with a completed Dex entry, I can now start my hunt for Lucario. What? That literally caught me off guard. 2 in 1 is an hour as well, what the heck? Helicopter! Or, like I'm not something, I'm speechless, so what?
Bruh.
Oh my. After Lucario, I went back to Violet to hunt for Sylveon, and yes, I know what you're thinking, I really do like my Fairy and Steel types. And since Sylveon spawned within like 5 minutes, I had just enough time to hunt for a particular Pokemon. I mean, come on, Iron Valley is so cool! And now with only 2 generations left, it was off to the Ice Mountain of the Terrarium to make, yes, another Steel-type sandwich.
Stop it. Get some help.
Since Sandshrew and Duraludon were found literally at the same time, like, what the heck? There's no way. Are you kidding me? That is crazy. It gave me just enough time to hunt for an old favorite. God, I love Scizor. And with those hunts complete, it was finally time to evolve Tinkaton into Tinkatuff, then into Tinkatonk, and Sandshrew to Sandslash. Oh, and Steenie into Serena. And with that, my goal was finally Oh, right. Him. So originally, Rayquaza was supposed to be part of this quest, but due to Dynamax Adventures being an interesting mode, I've decided to hunt it in the future with a lot more Pokemon. So if you're interested in seeing that and a lot more content I've got planned, consider subscribing to the channel and giving the video a like. I mean, you don't have to, but if you did, it would help. Oh, and don't worry, I do have a backup for Rayquaza.